This is my testimony. Couldn't find nobody. I searched high and low, and I still nobody great. Nobody great. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. I searched all over. Come on, everybody, show your screen. Share the way you start your day. What's up, Thurston? Church. Let me tell you what I thought about the other day. I was riding my bike, and you know what came to me? The good news, which is basically, what's up, Mona? Which is basically the gospel. All right, what y'all think about this? Hey, Trina, what y'all think about this? This is the good news, which is an upgrade word of the gospel, okay? Because we want to reach the church and the unchurched and all of that. The good news, where every day is like Sunday. Y'all get to go to church twice a day, every day. Nobody agrees with y'all? Yeah, but every day is like Sunday. All of the old school people really keep up with that. Let's make a declaration this morning. First of all, to our first time listeners, I'm Lester Love. This is good news. Make a declaration. I'm back on my feet again. I am. I'm back on my feet again. I am. I'm back on my feet again. I am. This season for many of us has been absolutely crazy. I wish I had a witness. This season, I said, has been crazy. I asked God to give me an answer. He led me to Psalm 42. Psalm 42, he says, why are you cast down, my soul? Talking to himself. Why are you cast down, my soul? Cast down. Cast down. Why are you cast down? Why are you in turmoil within me? I want to talk to the people that have a tendency lately to talk to yourself and say, man, why am I going through this again? Somewhere between why am I going through this and what did I do to deserve this? Why? My soul is cast down, he said. The soul is made up of 5 components: the mind, the will, the intellect, the emotion, and the imagination. They all live in the soul. He said it in Psalm 42 and 5, and then exactly one chapter over, in Psalm 43 and 5, he says the exact same thing. This man is going through stuff over and over and over again. He was cast down. Cast down. It is an old English term for sheep that had been turned over. Sheep turned over. And it's on its back and it cannot get back up again. And while it is struggling to get up, gases build up in the sheep's stomach and the sheep dies. Called being cast down. One reason that sheep get cast down is when they have too much wool. Too much wool. These are sheep that don't hang around the shepherd. They don't hang around the shepherd so the shepherd can notice that they need to have that wool taken off. These are people who get too far away from the shepherd, too far away from God, too far away from the things of God, too far away from the word of God. And it causes them to wobble and be cast down. Sheep can be cast down when they're too heavy, too fat. Too much wool, number one. Too fat, number two. Now, I want to talk specifically to those of us who need to watch our diets. Now, immediately when we talk about diet, immediately we go to food. Are you alkaline? Are you a vegan? Are you a vegetarian? Or you just like to eat whatever you want? But I'm not just talking about that. I'm talking about everything is a diet. Are you watching your diet for how much television you watch? Treat everything like a diet. Are you watching your diet for how long you're on your phone? How much time you spend on social media? Otherwise, you'll get too fat. Sheep have a tendency to eat the wrong thing. The question is, what are you eating with your eyes and with your ears? When too much wool, too fat, when they get too comfortable. I want to talk to those of us now who I sense in my spirit, comfortability is setting in. When sheep get too comfortable, they become easy prey. They become easy prey when they get too comfortable, and when they're not watching their surroundings, when they're saying what they know they can handle. You know certain things you can't handle that. You know you can't handle that. Get yourself out of that room. Turn off that Luther Vandross. Get that wine and get out. You cannot handle. When we get too comfortable, we become easy prey for the enemy. And then finally, if the sheep is too easily knocked over, they don't have a good foundation, too easily knocked over. When things bother you too easily, when things frustrate you too easily, and everything makes you mad and everything makes you upset, and you don't like anybody, and everybody's a demon, and everybody needs to be exposed. You're too easily knocked over. See, you gotta understand, the wolves are always watching. And the wolf would see the sheep, the ones that are off by themselves, not connected to the shepherd. They're too heavy, too much wool. They're by themselves, and they would knock the sheep over. And the sheep would be cast. And they can't get back on their feet again. But the good shepherd is always watching the sheep. And he would notice that he would see one of the sheep that are cast, and he would come and restore them. He restoreth my soul. He restores them. In other words, he puts you back on your feet again. I want to take a minute and thank the Lord that he is the kind of God that will put us back on our feet again. That when I got too far away, when I messed up, when I said something stupid, when I took the phone call, when I asked for the picture, when I did all of this stuff, you put me back on my feet again. And sometimes it took hell to realize that it was nobody but God that put me back on my feet again. Some of us know what it's like to be severely depressed, overwhelmed, can't get out the bed. Some kind of way God will send you a word or a song or somebody will send you some encouragement, or a little cash app, a little card in the mail, a little thank you, something to put you back on your feet again. I want to thank God that he's the kind of God that when the enemy came and knocked me over, God put me back on my feet again. Thank you. Here it is. And so we make the declaration today, I'm back on my feet again. I am. I'm back on my feet again. I am. I'm back on my feet again. I'm back on my feet again. I'm back on my feet again. You got to keep saying it even when you feel knocked down. Let's give, everybody. Let's give. Let's give. Let's give. Thurston started with the $28 seed, the blessing seed. $28 seed is a blessing seed. As we hear and obey, for Deuteronomy chapter 28, as we hear and obey the voice of the Lord our God, the blessings of the Lord will pursue us and chase us down. Tithe, teruma, and treasure. Tithe, teruma, and treasure. TTT. Tithe, teruma, and treasure. 10% of my income goes to God. 2.5% goes to my man of God. The teruma, the treasure, $28 seed, blessing seed. That according to Deuteronomy 28, as I hear and obey the voice of the Lord thy God, the blessing of the Lord will pursue you and chase you down. Thank you, Terry. Terry's working behind the scenes, but she's always giving. And you always have when you always give. Always. I'm back on my feet. Yeah. I get knocked down, knocked over. When you've been through some stuff, it knocks you down, Trina. Cause you to be cast. Knocks you over. Cause you to be knocked over. I'm getting back on my feet again. Day by day and little by little, my foundation is getting a little bit stronger. Back on my feet again. Robin, Seymour, nobody like our God to help us do it. All right, y'all. It's going to be a great day today. I feel it. All right. We're working out for 11. Okay. Taking care of everything. Working out for 11. And of course, tonight, 7:30, Pastor Fran and myself, you're getting word every day. You're getting word every day right before you go to bed. You don't even realize how much it's helping you. There are people that are disconnected from the things of God. They're going through so bad right now in their mind, they can't even hardly make it. But look at you. God is good to you. Love, live, inspire. See y'all later. I'm back on my